When a mysterious box is opened, a demon is set free, and its hunger for victims is insatiable. The film begins when Raven and two men attempt to steal an antique heart. However, a strange creature appears and kills the two men, while Raven manages to escape. Their attempt to steal the heart fails. In the next scene, Raven stands before Harvey, for whom they were stealing the heart. Harvey has Raven's father captive and tells her that if she retrieves the heart, he will release her father. However, she fails to do so. Raven asks for another chance, and Harvey assigns her a new task, stealing a mysterious box. Harvey also gives her a diary containing information about demons. To accomplish this task, Raven enrolls in a girls' hostel. When she arrives at the hostel for admission, the principal, Hinch, asks her to change her appearance and provides her with a uniform. The principal tells Raven that she is not allowed to wear jewelry or makeup and also confiscates her mobile phone. After admission, Raven puts on the uniform and changes her appearance to look like a proper student. She then meets the other students in the hostel, including Willow Davies, Olivia Brown, Dean Pearson, Aaron, and Victoria. Later, Raven lies in her room, studying the book about demons that Harvey gave her. In the next scene, she begins to use a test device to detect something on the wall. Suddenly, a terrifying man appears from behind and slits her throat, killing her. Raven wakes up from this frightening dream, shocked and frightened. She gets up and begins to study the book again. The book contains a passage that reads, "The thing you are searching for is hidden behind the cover." Raven then picks up the detector and scans the pages of the book. The detector starts beeping. Raven separates a page and finds a key hidden behind it. After finding the key, Raven puts the book in her locker. The next day, Raven searches for the book, but cannot find it in the locker. Instead, she sees that it is lying open on the table. In the next scene, Raven and Kara are sitting near the fireplace. When Olivia arrives, Kara gets up and leaves. Raven sits on the sofa. Olivia gets angry and tells Raven to get up. Raven refuses. Olivia picks up Raven's bag and throws it outside, but Raven still refuses to move. Olivia picks up Raven's demon book. Annoyed, Raven slaps Olivia. Olivia warns, "You'll regret this." At night, Raven begins searching for the mysterious box in the hostel. She goes to the library and notices a strange book titled Crystal Green. Raven opens the book, flips through its pages, and finds a lock located where the book was placed. Raven uses the demon key to unlock the lock, and the bookshelf opens. Behind it, Raven discovers a dark room with an eerie atmosphere. She walks down the path and enters a room where she finally finds the box she has been searching for. The box is chained and locked. Raven uses the same key to unlock it and figures out the alphabetical order of the combination lock, which spells Jack. Meanwhile, the principal searches for Raven and heads to the library. Raven leaves the box and tries to relock the shelf, but fails. She leaves it open and runs away. However, someone else is also present. That person turns the handle of the box, causing it to open, and a strange, Joker-like puppet suddenly pops out. The principal arrives and finds the open shelf. The person who opened the box flees. The principal examines the puppet, which returns to the box. As she peeks inside, the box suddenly closes, severing her fingers and spilling blood. She screams in agony and fear. Then, a terrifying evil Joker emerges from the box, kills the principal, and drags her inside. Raven returns to find the box missing, but instead sees blood and severed fingers, which make her vomit. The next morning, all the girls discuss the principal's sudden disappearance. Raven asks if anyone knows who was following her the previous night, or who stole the box, but none of the girls seem to know anything. Raven suspects Kara and Olivia, so she decides to search Olivia's room. However, Kara stops her and shows sympathy, asking Raven to share her worries. Raven leaves, looking disturbed. She retrieves her mobile phone from the principal's office and, seeing a photo of herself with her father as the wallpaper, becomes emotional. She remembers the promise she made to free her father. In the next scene, Victoria is seen smoking a cigarette when she senses someone's presence. She gets up to investigate and sees a box in front of her. As she approaches the box, a puppet emerges. When she sits next to the puppet, its face opens, revealing an evil hand that covers Victoria's mouth, killing her. The demon then drags her back inside the box. Aaron arrives and sees the box with blood nearby. A strange, Joker-like creature attacks a statue behind her. Raven hears Aaron scream and rushes to save her. She also sees the box, now with blood, and the word Rose written on it instead of Jack. As they try to escape, Aaron runs into Raven. The demon is chasing them. Raven saves Aaron, who tells her that the demon is connected to the box. Olivia reveals Raven's book to everyone, which contains pictures of the box and the creature. Since the book belongs to Raven, everyone blames her for the events. Raven explains that she had come to take the box away from the hostel, but never intended to free the demon. Frustrated, Willow decides to leave the hostel and go back home. Raven tries to stop her, but Willow leaves. Willow attempts to escape, but the demon is closing in on her. She sees its shadow on the door and hides under the table. The demon arrives, searching for her. Willow tries to stifle her frightened voice. The demon suddenly sticks its claw into the table where Willow is hiding. She screams, and hearing her scream, Raven rushes to save her, but Kara stops her. The demon attacks Willow with an iron rod, and her final scream is heard. Raven is filled with regret. Raven gives everyone safety items like bats, hockey sticks, and keeps a knife for her protection. Olivia accuses Raven of being selfish and only wanting to save herself. Olivia suggests to Dean that they team up to hand over the remaining 3 girls to the demon, as it needs 6 victims, and 3 have already been taken. With only 3 girls left, besides Olivia and Dean, Olivia plans to sacrifice them to the demon so she can live a good life with Dean. Dean is disgusted by Olivia's selfishness, but she doesn't stop. Olivia devises a plan to burn the box, but first they decide to dispose of the trash. No one is willing to help her, so Olivia takes Dean and heads toward the place where the box and blood were found. Raven, Aaron, and the others reluctantly follow them. Raven checks the place first and finds that the box is gone. She then takes everyone upstairs. When Raven, Aaron, and the others go upstairs, Aaron sees the box with its handle spinning. Olivia locks the door from outside. Raven tries to open the door. Dean stops, but Olivia is gone. Olivia walks alone when the demon suddenly appears in front of her. She screams loudly, and Dean rushes to save her. He takes her to a room. The demon continues to search for them. Olivia and Dean hide in the room, but the demon keeps searching. Dean looks through the door's grill and sees the demon roaming outside. The demon suddenly disappears. Dean looks again through the grill, and the demon's face appears right next to it. The demon attacks Dean through the grill. It breaks the door and enters, searching for Olivia. Olivia sees the demon and screams loudly before running away. Meanwhile, Raven successfully breaks the door's lock and is about to exit with the girls when Olivia runs into them. They all run and hide in a room. The demon approaches them, and Raven stands her ground, knife in hand. Suddenly, the demon starts to dissipate and disappears. The girls are shocked and wonder how this happened. They realize that the demon was destroyed by the Moonlight. After Olivia's betrayal, Raven suspects that Olivia is behind everything. She thinks Olivia might have opened the box because the demon needed 6 victims, and whoever frees it gets their wish granted. Raven believes Olivia did this to be alone with Dean forever. Olivia denies Raven's accusations. Everyone comes together to prepare a plan to use the Moonlight to their advantage. They use lenses to focus the Moonlight into powerful rays to defend themselves. When Olivia takes Raven's book and approaches the box, she writes "back" on the box, replacing Rose. She then starts a spell to bring Dean back using the book. Dean emerges from the box, but to Olivia's horror, she sees that Dean has transformed into a demon. Olivia is terrified and runs away. As Dean, now a demon, chases Olivia, she runs to the girls for help. Erin tries to lock the bookshelf in the library, but the demon approaches her. Meanwhile, Raven uses the beam rays to kill Dean. The demon kills Erin. The demon then approaches Raven and the others, attacking one of the girls. Raven runs away from the demon. Olivia is also running and reaches an empty area, where someone hits her on the head with a stick. In the next scene, Olivia is chained up. When she regains consciousness, she sees Willow standing in front of her. Willow tells Olivia that she escaped from the demon's attack. Willow had chained Olivia to make her realize how being trapped and helpless feels. Willow says she considered Olivia a friend, but now she doesn't, because Olivia didn't help her. As the box's handle starts spinning, Willow leaves Olivia, saying she'll be the demon's 6th and final victim, and that Olivia will get what she deserves for being selfish. Willow leaves Olivia screaming and runs away, hiding as the demon kills Olivia and drags her to the box, restoring silence. Willow approaches the box and sees that it shows 5 victims instead of 6. Willow is shocked and frightened as the box opens. She tries to run, but the demon catches up to her. In self-defense, Willow stabs the demon with a rod, but it doesn't kill the demon. Instead, the demon removes the rod and stabs Willow in the eye, then drags her to the box. Raven approaches the box and sees that the 6 victims are complete. The wish is about to be granted, and Rose will return. Raven is suddenly stabbed in the back. Raven wakes up to find Kara, the girl who stabbed her, sitting in front of her. Kara tells Raven that when the demon attacked her, Raven ran away and left her. But she didn't die. Instead, she freed the demon using the instructions in Raven's book. She wanted to save her sick sister, Rose, but couldn't find the box, and her sister died. Now that she has the box with the help of Raven, she can use it to bring her sister back. With the 6 victims complete, her wish will be granted, and her dead sister, Rose, will return. The next scene shows Rose returning to the world. Kara leaves Raven and walks away. This is the end of the movie. If you like this movie, then don't forget to subscribe the channel.